Namaste. Good morning. Nice to see you here online again. It was good being in person with some of you at Conkling Hall. It'll be a while before we do that again. I'll let you know soon when we will be back at the hall, but for now, here we are. So last week I promised you Pratipaksha bhavana. We were talking about samskaras, the grooves of behavior that become more and more entrenched the more often we repeat them. Although when I proposed to talk to you about Pratipaksha bhavana, I wasn't exactly sure what approach I would take. Pratipaksha bhavana means taking the opposite point of view. That's essentially what it means. Functionally what it means, and it's a great tool, is deciding on an approach to a situation that brings up a familiar samskara, but it's deciding to respond in a different way, establishing an opposite approach. So, an example from my real life, as I thought, well, how do we illustrate this idea in an asana class? The other night I had a board meeting, and at the board meeting, I'm the secretary. I tend to be like this anyway, but I'm very focused. I'm the secretary, so I'm trying to really pay close attention. I'm wanting everything to be on time, everyone to speak clearly and succinctly, and to not repeat the same issues, and hopefully we'll all just easily agree with each other. If you've ever been to a board meeting, you know that's not how they go. So as the board meeting progresses, I find myself getting more and more pitta, more and more wound up, impatient, aggravated. And wound up is kind of a tight feeling. And I don't always like the way things come out of my mouth in that state. And I come home at 9 o'clock at night all revved up, which is not what I want to be doing at 9 o'clock at night. So, this is something that I can anticipate. And a Pratipaksha bhava is a really great way to deal with something you can anticipate. So what do I need to do to change that experience? The board meeting will probably still go the way it goes. That's their nature. But I need to deal with my internal environment to not get tight, basically. So I realized I need to find a way to be more spacious. And it's something that I will have to prepare for, and I've got some time to prepare for it. So how do I actually bring that into practice? In this asana practice, we're going to find space, find actual physical space, also be working in the area of the neck a little bit where the space element is dominant. I'm also going to encourage you to concentrate on your pause after you finish your inhale, after you finish your exhale. That is important no matter what Pratipaksha bhavana you're trying to work on. I've had people use the idea really so effectively. Say, you're about to have a house full of company. How are you going to deal with that? You can create an attitude. I'm going to deal welcomingly. I'm going to be welcome. Or someone's coming who bugs you a little bit, and you decide, I'm just going to be generous with that person. Or you're worried about somebody. Well, so what can you do instead of worry? You can choose a behavior and work in that direction to create a new samskara. Yoga, one of the beautiful things about yoga is it really, it forgives us right off for being imperfect human beings. It says, okay, you're an imperfect human being? Yes. However, it doesn't let us off the hook. It says, but there's something you can do about it. It doesn't just allow you to say, well, that's just the way I am, and then blunder on through life. There is actually something to do. We can make a change. And in this case, there's a sutra that says, Heyam dukkam anagatam, future suffering should be avoided. The suffering that's in the past is past, it's over with. The suffering that's in the present, we need to deal with. But future suffering, let's not get involved with it. Let's do something to avoid it. And that's what Pratipaksha bhavana gives us, a method for avoiding future suffering. Okay, so that is all the thought process that goes into this. If I were working with you privately, this is definitely a technique that we would use. You would bring an issue and we would figure out how to approach that difficult situation. But in every case, there has to be the moment when you interrupt the automatic reaction. And that's what this practice is setting the stage for. So we're going to learn how to pause, or encourage the idea of pausing, and be with the idea that we can control our behavior, and even that we can direct it in a particular, with a particular focus. Now let's begin down on all fours. I'm going to take Pratipaksha and Vajrasana as we take 4 repetitions of each. You'll develop your breath, and also please try to find a little pause after the inhale and after the exhale, 1 or 2 seconds. Definitely not a sense of holding the breath, but just waiting. As you inhale, we'll draw the breastbone forward and just gently open the front of the body and pause a moment. And then with the exhale, let the hips come back to the heels, the arms and neck and shoulders be easy. Breath stays out for a moment as you pause. And then up to all fours again on inhale. Feel that opening, that gentle lift and pause. And exhale, hips back. Soften the upper body. Pause a moment with the breath out. Inhale again, lift to all fours. Feel that movement of the spine. And pause. Exhale slowly back. Soften the upper body. Breath stays out for a moment. Relax here. One more time forward on to all fours. Inhale. Fill the chest. Pause. And back with the exhale. Relax into the pause, and we're going to lift the arms up on the inhale. Inhale and come up to stand on the knees. Feel yourself lift and open here. Let the front of the throat open. And with the exhale, fold down and bring the hands onto the back. Turn your head gently to one side and pause. And then float the arms out and up. Stand tall and open. Let the front of the throat gently open. And with exhale, fold down. Turn the head the other way. Pause a moment with the breath out. Again, up on the inhale. Arms sweeping, front body opening. Little pause at the top. And come forward on the exhale. Hands to the back and turn the head. Last one. Inhale, lift and open. And exhale, fold down. Turn the head the other way. Pause. And on this final lift, come up to the center. Open the front body. And then with the exhale, just lower the arms down. Pause. And relax the breath. And we'll come up to standing. Find your samasthiti at the back of the mat. Take a moment to relax into your standing pose. Feel the stability of the floor and the balance of the feet on the floor. Feel the full height of the body. Breath easy here. And softly settle your gaze on one point. Let that point be a place that you find by dropping the chin down just gently towards the notch of the neck, and the eyes settle on that long, low angle in front of you. Now we'll do a version of Tadasana. I'd like you to please bring your fingertips to the heart center to begin. The fingertips at the base of the sternum, just a light touch there, please. Inhale and float your arms out wide. And take a small pause. Keep the gaze steady. Exhale and lift your heels up off of the floor. Pause, and then inhale, float the arms up overhead. Let the fingertips gently touch. You can have your elbows soft. And then with your exhale, keep the fingertips touching as you lower your hands to the heart center and the heels down to the floor. Let's repeat that 3 more times. Inhale, let the arms float wide, stay easy in the shoulders. Feel the chest opening gently. Exhale and lift the heels. Keep your shoulders soft, gaze steady. Inhale and float the arms up overhead. Let the fingertips touch. Pause. And exhale. Fingertips back down to the heart center as the heels come back down. You settle into that balance under your feet. Pause and inhale. Float the arms wide. And pause. Exhale and lift the heels. Relax the shoulders as you pause. Inhale, float the arms up overhead. Soft, steady gaze, fingertips touch and pause. Exhale, let the hands come back down to the heart center, heels down to the floor, and pause. 1 more repetition. Float the arms out wide. Pause. And exhale, lift the heels. And pause. Inhale, float the arms up. Fingertips touching at the top. Pause. And exhale. Lower the fingertips to the heart. Bring the heels down. Pause. And then relax your arms down. Find your Samastiti. Relax the breath. Soften the gaze. And then we're going to work with Uttanasana. Again, a new variation. Always accepting the possibility that there's another way to do things. And that at first it feels new, and then you gradually learn how to do it a little bit better. Now let's bring the right hand behind the back. Find your soft, steady gaze. With inhale, float the left arm forward and up. And then as we exhale, bend down, left hand to the back as well, and turn and look to the right. pause. Inhale, turn your head to the center, looking down at your toes. Pause. And then exhale, relax fully into the forward bend. Relax your neck and shoulders. And pause. Inhale, float your left arm forward, open the chest, come all the way to the top. Find that point of focus with your eyes. Pause. Exhale, lower the left hand to the back. Release the right arm to your side, and we'll do the sequence on the other side. Inhale, right arm floats forward and up. And pause. Exhale, bend down, right hand to the back and look over to the left. Inhale, turn your head, looking down at the toes. And exhale, drop down into the forward bend, releasing completely. Inhale, we'll take the right arm forward and up, lifting all the way up. Feel the gaze settle. Exhale, lower the right hand to the back. Relax the left arm down to your side. That's the whole vinyasa on the second side. Inhale, left arm forward and up. Small pause. Exhale, bend down, hand to the back and look to the right. Inhale, turn your head and look to the toes. And then exhale, relax down into the forward bend. Neck and shoulders relax, let your head be heavy. Inhale, float the left arm forward and come all the way up. Make sure the chin stays down. And exhale, bring the left hand down onto the back. Release the right arm down to the side, second side. Inhale, right arm forward and up. Exhale, bend down, hand to the back and turn and look left. Inhale, turn the head center, look down at the toes. And relax into the forward bend. Let the head be heavy. And inhale, reach the right arm forward and up as you come to the top. Pause and exhale, right hand to the back, left arm releases down to the side. We have 2 more repetitions. Let's concentrate on the pauses now that the vinyasa is becoming a little more familiar. Inhale, left arm forward and up. And pause. Bend down. Hand to the back, look right. And pause. Inhale, turn the head, look to the toes and pause. And exhale, release down into the forward bend, head heavy. Pause with the breath out. Inhale, left arm forward and up, all the way to the top. And pause. Exhale, left hand to the back. Relax the right arm to the side. Pause. Inhale, right arm forward and up. And pause. Exhale, bend forward, hand to the back, look left. Pause. Inhale, turn the head to the center, look at the toes and pause. Exhale, down into the forward bend, relax the neck, let the head hang, pause. And inhale, right arm floats forward and up as you come to the top. And pause. Exhale. Right arm down to the back, release the left arm to the side. Last time through the sequence on each side. Inhale, left arm forward and up. Pause. Exhale, bend down, hand to the back, turn and look right. And pause. Inhale, head to the center. Pause. And exhale, drop down into the forward bend. And pause. Inhale, left arm forward and up. And pause. Exhale, left arm down to the back. Release the right arm to the side. Pause. All right, see if you can do the right side all by yourself. When you're done, both arms relax to the sides. Release the control of the breath. Feel the support of the floor. Find the balance of ease and steadiness in the body. Relax the neck and shoulders, soften the throat. Stand at your full height without any tension. Okay, we're going to do another vinyasa. We did this in class on Tuesday, and I believe we did it in one of the classes last week online. It's a new variation of the twisted triangle. So again, we have the pause, where we're going to learn how to not rush on to the next thing. We have a new sequence where we're going to focus the mind and then allow some kind of new behavior to occur. We're going to start with the fingertips on the heart again. Again, very gently with the fingers touching the base of the sternum. When we start initially, you can either take the arms wide or out and up, whichever serves your shoulders better. If you take them out and up, I know you can't see my hands on the camera, but you can just gently touch the fingertips together at the top if you're going to lift all the way up. With inhale, arms out, and you can lift them overhead if you like, and pause. Exhale, bend forward, let your hands come onto the back, let the neck relax. I'm going to stay right here and take a slow inhale, pause, and then exhale, reach the right hand to the left foot and turn the torso over to the left. Pause, inhale and extend the left arm up to the ceiling, looking at your fingertips, and pause. Exhale, turn your head and look over at your right toes and pause. Inhale, lift up to the top. Arms can be wide or up overhead. And pause. Then exhale, bend down. Hands coming to the back, relax the neck. Pause here, then inhale slowly. And pause. Exhale, left hand to right foot, turning the torso to the right. Pause. Inhale, raise the right arm up towards the ceiling, looking at the fingertips. Pause. Exhale, look over at your left toes. Pause. Inhale, float up to the top. Pause. And exhale, return the fingertips to the heart center. And we'll do that again. Inhale, float the arms wide. And pause. Exhale, fold down, hands to the back. And pause. Stay as you inhale. And pause. Exhale. Right hand to left foot. Turning the torso and pause. Inhale, take the left arm up to the ceiling and pause, looking at your fingertips. Then exhale, turn your head and look at your right toes and pause. Inhale, all the way up to the top, arms wide or lifted. Pause, exhale, fold down the center. Hands to the back, relax the neck, pause, and stay with the inhale. Pause, and then left hand to right foot, turning the torso, looking up and pause. Inhale, right arm up, look at the fingertips and pause. Exhale, look over to your left foot and pause. Inhale, all the way up to the top. And pause. Exhale, fingertips down to the heart center. And pause. All right, I'd like to try to lead it one more time and then see if you can do it on your own. Inhale, arms out and up. Pause. Exhale, down the center. Hands behind the back, neck relaxed and pause. Stay as you inhale. Pause. And exhale, right hand to left foot, turn the torso and pause. Inhale, extend the left arm, look at your fingertips and pause. Exhale, turn your head, look at your right toes and pause. Inhale, float to the top. Pause. And exhale, fold down the center. Hands behind you, neck relaxed. Pause. Stay while you inhale. Pause. Twist to the right. And pause. Inhale, reach the arm up. And pause. Exhale, look to the left toes. And pause. Inhale, come to the top. Pause. And exhale, lower the fingertips to the heart center and pause. All right, try one full repetition on your own. Most important is the pause. As you're ready, we're going to come to Samastiti at the back of the mat. Relax the breath. Steady, comfortable standing position, soft gaze. If your breath is moving quickly now, let it move quickly. That's fine. Let it go. Ardha Utkatasana. Again, emphasizing the pause. Inhale, float the arms forward and up. And pause. Exhale, bend the knees and fold down. Pause with the breath out. Inhale, float up to the top. Pause. And exhale the arms down the front. Take a relaxed breath if you need one. Inhale, arms float forward and up. Small pause. Exhale and fold down. Breath completely out. Rest in the pause. Float up as you inhale. Pause and lower the arms down the front slowly. Pause. Natural breath as necessary. 2 more times. Inhale, float up. And pause. Exhale, fold down. And pause. Inhale to the top. And pause. Exhale, arms down the front. Pause, do one more on your own. Keep with the pauses, please. In Samastiti, always the breath relaxes. Attention stays in the body, observing, even when we let go of the breath and don't have any fancy movements to make with the body. Okay, we're going to come down to stand on the knees. I'd like you to please take your mat and just fold it back one little fold in the middle so that you can stand on your knees a little bit more comfortably. Now we're going to begin by bringing the left foot forward. Align the left ankle and knee, right one under the other. I don't want the knee forward of the ankle, please. And you'll rest your left hand on your left thigh or wherever else is convenient for you. With inhale, bring the right arm forward and up. And pause. As you exhale, tuck your tail down between your legs. You'll feel a lengthening in the front of the right thigh, and pause. And then as you inhale, lift your navel, your sternum, the pit of your throat, your chin a little bit to open the front body. Pause. And then exhale, lower the arm and release the pelvic tuck. Inhale, take the right arm forward and up. And exhale, pull your tail down between the legs. You're going to keep that tucking of the tail, and then inhale, lift the front of the body, gently open the throat, and pause. And then exhale, release both of those efforts, lower the arm. Twice more. Inhale, right arm forward and up. And pause. Exhale, tuck the tail. And pause. Inhale, lift and lengthen the upper body, opening the chest, opening the throat. Exhale, lower the arm. Release the pelvic tilt. And one more time. Inhale, left arm forward and up. Pause. Sorry, right arm forward and up. Exhale, tuck the tail. And pause. Inhale and open the front of the body. Keep your tail tucked under. And then exhale, lower the arm. Release the pelvic tuck. And then bring your left knee onto the floor and move back into a child's pose. Let the body relax. Let the breath go. And then we'll come up to stand on the knees again. This time, right foot coming forward under the right knee, ankle directly underneath the knee. Right hand resting on the thigh or wherever it works well for you. With inhale, take the left arm forward and up. And pause. Exhale and tuck the tail between the legs, feeling the length in the left thigh. Then inhale, think of lifting your navel away from your pubic bone, your sternum away from your navel, your throat away from your heart. Open and pause. And exhale, lower the arm, release the pelvic tilt. Inhale, left arm forward and up. And pause. Exhale, tuck your tail between your legs. And pause. Inhale, lift and open the front body. Still keep your tail tucked between your legs. And exhale, release both of those efforts. One more time. Inhale, raise the left arm. And exhale, tuck the tail. Inhale, lift and open the front body. Pause. And exhale, release. We'll bring the right knee back down onto the floor and move into child's pose. Relax the breath. Keep the attention inward. Inhale, lift up onto all fours, opening the chest, pausing. Exhale, go to down dog. Tuck your toes, push the floor away, and lift your sit bones towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin into the notch of the neck as you pause. Then inhale, bring the knees slowly down to the floor. Open the chest and the front of the throat. Gently pause. Exhale, child's pose. Relax the neck and shoulders and pause with the breath out. Inhale to all fours. Open and pause. Exhale, down dog. Tuck the chin and pause. Inhale, knees come down. Slowly open the chest. Gently open the front of the throat as you pause. And hips back to heels as you exhale. Relax neck and shoulders. Pause with the breath out. 2 more times. Inhale, come to all fours. Lift open and pause. Exhale, down dog. Tuck the chin. Pause. Inhale, knees down. Lift and open and pause. Exhale to the child's pose. Relax and pause. Do that one more time on your own. End up in your child's pose and relax the breath. Okay, now we're going to straighten the mat out. So unfold the mat and stretch it out long. And then come down to lie on your stomach. Make a pillow with your hands and place the forehead down on the hands. And relax the breath for a moment here. Relaxing and lengthening the front of the body. Now we'll take this half locust variation. I'd like you to keep your left arm where it is, turn your head and look at your left elbow. Bring your right hand down to touch the outside of the right leg. We'll raise the upper body and the leg that you're touching. So upper body and right leg will lift. Inhale, lift head, arms, just right leg up. You're still looking to the left as you pause and lower down. So your head stays in the same position the whole time. Pause. Again, inhale, lift. Upper body and right leg, pause. And exhale, lower down. And pause. 2 more times. Inhale, lift the upper body and the right leg. Pause and lower with exhale. Do that 1 more time. Then stack both hands, turn the head to the center, relax a moment. Now turn your face and look to the right, and bring the left hand down so it's touching the outside of your left thigh. Looking at your right elbow throughout. Inhale, raise the upper body and the left leg. Pause and then exhale, lower back down. Keep your hand touching your head the whole time. So you're going to raise the arm and the chest. Inhale to lift. You're still looking at your right elbow. Left leg comes up. And exhale, lower down. And pause. Again, inhale, lift. And pause. Exhale, lower. And pause. Do that one more time. And then stack the hands again, forehead into the center. Relax the body and the breath. And then let's turn over onto the back. And we'll have the knees into the chest immediately. Back of the neck nice and long. Feet a little separated. One hand on the top of each knee, fingertips pointing down towards the toes. And exhale, hug the knees in, close, and pause. Inhale and move the knees away from the chest. And pause. Exhale, hug. And pause. Inhale, move the knees away from the chest. Keep your shoulders relaxed, but straighten the elbows and pause. 2 more times. Hugging with exhale. Pause. And inhale, knees away. And pause. Last time. Exhale, hug. Relax into the pause. Inhale, knees move away. And pause. And then lower your feet to the floor. Knees are bent. Soles of the feet on the floor in line with your sit bones. Arms down at the sides, breath relaxed. We'll take a variation of Pratipaksha. Please tune in. I'm going to try to have you do it on your own for the last repetition. And continue to work with the pauses. Inhale, raise both arms up and back to the floor behind. And pause. Feel how the back of the neck starts to lengthen already. Exhale. Push your hips up towards the ceiling, staying even on both feet as you raise the hips. Lengthen the back of the neck even more. And pause. I'm going to stay and slowly inhale. Feel the chest expand. And pause. Exhale. Leave your arms where they are. Bring the hips down to the floor. Keep the back of the neck long. Pause with the breath out. And slowly inhale. We're staying in place here, softening. Pause. And exhale, float the arms down to the sides. Pause with the breath out. Natural breath if you need it. Inhale, arms float up and back. And pause. Exhale and raise your hips. And pause. Inhale Inhale, breathe slowly, staying up in the pelvic lift. Pause, feel that expansiveness in the chest. Exhale, leave your arms where they are and bring your hips down, one vertebra at a time, moving through the spine, lengthening the back of the neck and the lower back. Pause. And breathe slowly in, keeping the arms back where they are. And pause. Exhale, arms lower down to the sides. And pause. If you need a relaxed breath, take it now. 2 more times. Inhale, raise the arms up and back. Exhale, take the hips to the ceiling. Stay for your inhale. Keep the arms there as you exhale to lower. Keep the arms there as you slowly breathe in. And lower the arms down to the sides. Try that one time on your own. Keep using the pauses. When you're done, relax your breathing. Bring the knees into the chest. You can have the knees on the backs of the thighs, or if your hamstrings are stretched out enough, you can grab your big toes. Supta Padangusthasana. Inhale, extend the legs up to the ceiling. And pause. And exhale, simply bend the knees. And pause. 3 more times like that. Inhale, stretch up with the legs. See if you can reach your tailbone down to the floor as you lengthen the legs. Pause. And exhale, bend the knees. Go ahead and let your back flat. And pause. Twice more. Inhale, stretch up. Keep the tailbone down. Pause. And exhale. Bend the knees. And pause. Do that one more time, please. When you're done, one hand on the top of each knee, feet relaxed, shoulders dropped, face relaxed. Please do 4 repetitions of Apanasana on your own. You know how to do this pose. Just gently rocking the knees in and out the same way we did before. Concentrate on your pauses, keeping the feet and shoulders relaxed. And just very gently stretching the back. So 4 times on your own, including pauses. When you're done, the feet come down to the floor. Relax for a moment there with the feet touching the floor. Take the arms out comfortably wide. Turn your palms up. Feel your connection down into the floor. And then, as you're ready, straighten the legs to come out into Shavasana, final relaxation. Resting nicely, spread out on the mat. Feet about as wide as the mat. Hands wider than the mat. Turn the palms up. Slowly adjust into the relaxation. Check that your neck's in a comfortable position. You may want to turn your head slowly from one side to the other. Scan the body, noticing if there's any residual tension. Soften whatever you can. And once you've found a comfortable place, please lie as still as possible for the next few minutes, so your whole system has a chance to relax and release. The body is settling down. The breath is breathing itself. Mind returning to this present moment in which the body is relaxed and comfortable, in which the breath is free. Mind has nowhere else to go, nothing else to do for these few minutes, besides simply remain present, watching the breath, observing the body. Mind inwardly focused. Gently deepen and lengthen the breath. As you're ready, on an inhale, slowly take your arms up overhead. Lengthen yourself from your fingers to your toes. And again, as you're ready, turn to the right side, draw the knees into the chest. Feel the back gently stretch, and then move slowly up into a seated posture. Use the support of a cushion or a chair so that you can sit tall. As you get settled on your seat, we want the sit bones reaching down to connect with the stability of the seat. The spine lifting up, crown lifting towards the ceiling. We'll work with alternate nostril exhale. Your right hand comes into Mirdi Mudra. Index and middle finger folded down. This is the position that hand can hold throughout, and bring that hand, the right hand, down onto your right knee. The inhales will be a gentle ujjayi, and then we'll raise the hand to block each nostril alternately on the exhale. Of course, we want to include our pauses here. You have a reminder to pause because while you're moving your hand up and down, I'd like you to please not be breathing as you do that movement. We'll begin with a gentle ujjayi inhale. As you pause, lift your hand and exhale out through the left side. Complete the breath, pause, lower the hand, and then stay and inhale, ujjayi. Pause, lift the hand, and exhale out the right nostril. Pause to lower the hand, and inhale ujjayi. Pause, lift the hand and exhale left. Pause to lower, inhale ujjayi. Pause as you lift the hand and exhale right. And I'd like you to continue for a few more rounds on your own. We're not going to count the rounds today. Go at your own pace. Inhaling ujjayi and then alternately blocking the nostrils to exhale. Moving the hand on the pause, keeping the breath subtle. Continue with this cycle of breath until you reach your next exhale through the right nostril. We'll finish the pranayama on an exhale right. And once you've had that last exhale through the right side, check back in with your position if you need to reposition, recross your legs, or fix anything. Do that, and we're going to be still for another couple minutes here. Now allowing the breath to relax. Noticing your internal environment. If there's tension of any kind, see if you can let it drop down through your sit bones, or relax out of your shoulders, or leave the body with an exhale. Pratipaksha bhavana is a very useful tool for helping us to avoid future suffering. You can use it for any situation. I suggest at first, as you explore the idea, to choose something specific and time limited. But if there's something coming up that you're a little worried or tense, or know that you're not going to enjoy, if you have some trepidation about something that's coming up, you know it's going to be a problem, that's a great place to try to bring some consciousness and experiment with the idea of cultivating a particular attitude in the space of that situation. We could probably all use to be more patient and more compassionate, more generous, more loving, more open-minded generally. But if we have such a wide open intention, it's going to be very hard to apply it. But if we can find one particular situation that we would like to deal with more skillfully, then you can think of the ideal way that you would be in that situation. And keep that attitude in mind and move slowly and with awareness in the actual moments of that interaction. Well, that's the idea of Pratipaksha bhavana, and it's a way to interrupt our well-ingrained samskaras, our actions that make some very old pattern come out, even when it's not what we would prefer. The great thing about Pratipaksha bhavana is that it may give an advantage to somebody else. If we're able to act in a better way towards somebody else, that will be a positive experience towards them, for them. But we also will have a more positive experience. If you come back to my board meeting example, it's creating internal tension for me, which is not pleasant for me. I don't know how it is being in my company for other people, but I don't enjoy it for myself. So hopefully when we have a Pratipaksha bhavana, it increases the quality of our interactions so that it's better for other people and better for us at the same time. So I leave you with that thought. May you find some good way to apply this idea. Namaste. So next week is the first week of August, and all of the classes for the next week will be on their regular schedule here on Facebook. Yes, that's true. Beginning with Pilates on Saturday, and there'll be yoga Tuesday and Thursday. There will probably even be the Wednesday Pilates, and next Saturday, I believe I will also be able to find a way to be there for that Pilates. So I'll see you on Facebook next week. Okay, thank you. Namaste. Have a great day, everybody.